event we are doing for you guys, and with the help of Allah we want it to be productive and beneficial, inshallah. So today we want to talk about the benefit of coming to a gathering and following the Prophet Muhammad Sunnah. As I said earlier, we cannot be in worship 24/7, but you can be in worship if you are following the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Example I gave you is about sleeping at night. So when you're sleeping at night, the Prophet told us how to sleep. Like put your right hand on your right cheek and face on the Qibla, do all those things. So that's like if you sleep following the Sunnah, then you are in worship. Whether you sleep for 7 hours, whether you sleep for 10 hours, you are still in worship. So before we start our talk, I will start with a verse of the Quran, then a surah of the Quran, then the next person can come and go ahead and do the talk. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا قوا أنفسكم وأهليكم نارا وقودها الناس والحجارة عليها ملائكة غلاظ شداد لا يعصون الله ما أمرهم ويفعلون ما يؤمرون صدق الله العلي العظيم. This verse is in Surah At-Tahrim. It's just talking about our job description as a parent, or whenever you have a responsibility on someone. There is what you need to do. First of all, you need to be responsible in yourself. So you need to do what you are obligated and what you are supposed to do. After you take care of yourself, then next is your family. You need to make sure you take care of your family the way you are supposed to take care of your family. Otherwise, if you don't do it, Allah is telling us you will end up going to Nar, and He told us the description of Nar. The fuel of the Nar is human being and stone. So we don't want our body to be in a fire. So everybody needs to be ready, needs to be prepared. We are in a test. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us in Surah Al-Mulk, the second ayah of Surah Al-Mulk, الَّذِي خَلَقَ الْمَوْتَ وَالْحَيَاةَ لِيَبْلُوَكُمْ أَيُّكُمْ أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا. So He brought us to this world just to test us. So we are in a test. So when you are in a test, you need to try your best to do best, okay? So now we all are doing the test. The result will be given out by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That will be the judge. There will be no lawyer on that day. So everyone should be prepared. There will be no cheating on that day. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
MashaAllah, that was good. And to start off with it, Amina, you're going to be our next presenter. So just go over there. Remember, as you practiced yesterday, it's not a pressure. You're trying to teach us something. So try your best to teach us. Here's your microphone.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
My name is Amina, and my topic is about how Islam is not a religion of extremism or terrorism. Terrorists, fundamentalists, extremists. These are just some of the labels that have been falsely applied to Muslims. We live in a modern world where social media and technology has become a part of our everyday life. Most people don't have knowledge about Islam, so when they see the media's portrayal of Islam, they're often led to making negative assumptions. Islam is not a religion of terrorism or extremism, and here's why. The definition of extremism is the holding of extreme political or religious views or going to the extreme for your beliefs. The definition of terrorism is the act of inciting terror in the hearts of innocent civilians, destruction of buildings or properties, bombing of innocent men, women, and children. The Quran says, whoever kills an innocent person, it is as if he has killed all of humanity. Quran 5, verse 32. and kill them wherever you find them, and expel them from where they expelled you. As persecuting people to slay them from God's religion is worse than killing. But do not fight them at the sacred mosque unless they fight you there. But if they do fight you, then slay them. This is a recompense of the disbelievers. Baqarah, Ayah 191. And fight in the way of Allah those who fight with you, and do not exceed the limits. Surely Allah does not love those who exceed the limits. Baqarah, Ayah 190. Those verses were referring to a time when the Muslims were expelled from their homes because of their faith. They went through 10 years of hostility and ill treatment and had to flee to a safe land. Arab pagans of Mecca during the Prophet's time oppressed the Muslims and planned to attack them. So at a time like this, the Muslims, like anyone else, have a right to fight against aggression or when oppressed. But even then, Allah tells us not to go to the extremes or beyond the limits. Islam teaches that warfare is permitted in order to preserve the well-being of the community or to prevent oppression from spreading. Islam, just like any other way of life that wants to ensure its survival, has the right to defend itself when war is declared. So in conclusion, extremism and terrorism has no religion, and if an individual Muslim were to do an act of terrorism or extremism, then that person would be guilty of violating the laws of Islam. It wouldn't be fair to judge all Muslims based on a few mistakes. The vast majority of Muslims have nothing to do with terrorism or extremism. That's how everyone sees us because that's what the media puts out there. Thank you for your time. Any questions?